7 o'clock.
Kirk, assassination suspect's moment in court.
Mr. Robinson, for count 1, aggravated murder.
Democrats target FBI director.
Sir, your time is over. Committee. Sir, you don't tell me my time is over.
President Trump in Great Britain.
My relationship was very good with the UK, and Charles, as you know, who's now king, is my friend.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. A first look and a chance to hear the man suspected of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk. CBS's Carter Evans says a dramatic murder case is now underway in Utah, and a conviction could bring the death penalty.
Could you state your name? Tyler James Robinson.
Those were the only words spoken by Charlie Kirk's alleged killer in a virtual court appearance Wednesday. Earlier, Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray announced the suspect's charges include aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm, obstruction of justice, and witness tampering.
After shooting Mr. Kirk, Robinson hid the gun and told his roommate to delete incriminating text messages.
Prosecutors say after the shooting, the suspect texted his roommate, who was also his romantic partner, to look under his keyboard for a note that read, quote, "I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it."
Roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" Robinson, "I am still okay, my love, but I'm stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you." Roommate, "You weren't the one who did it, right?" Robinson, I'm sorry.
The federal investigation into the Kirk assassination was front and center on Capitol Hill, as we hear from CBS's Scott McFarland.
Kash Patel was defiant, telling lawmakers he's staying in his position as FBI director.
I'm not going anywhere. If you want to criticize my 16 years of service, please bring it on.
Democrats grilled him over his handling of the Charlie Kirk assassination probe, including a social media post in which he touted the subject in custody, who'd later be released.
You claim that you have a suspect in a serious assassination? Whoops, then you don't have a suspect.
Before becoming FBI director, Patel helped promote conspiracy theories that information had been withheld about the Jeffrey Epstein case. When asked by Republicans yesterday, he said all credible information has been released.
Who, if anyone, did Epstein traffic these young women to besides himself?
Himself. There is no credible information.
Patel also denied any role in the transfer of Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, to a lower security prison.
Authorities say a driver rammed a car into a security gate at the FBI building in Pittsburgh this morning, then left an American flag and left. The FBI calls it an act of terror. Overseas, President Trump has been given a VIP welcome by British royals as his state visit to the UK is in its first full day.
I'm Vicky Barker in London. This unprecedented second state visit accompanied by unprecedented military ceremonial. President Trump and First Lady Melania were met at Windsor Castle by Prince William and wife Kate. Then it was off in gilded horse-drawn carriages to an equally gilded lunch with King Charles and Queen Camilla. Former British diplomat Alan Duncan.
The relationship between the UK and the United States matters very, very deeply, certainly to us, and we hope particularly after this visit to them.
Any proof of that may come tomorrow when President Trump meets with Prime Minister Keir Starmer at the Prime Ministerial Country Estate.
Well, CBS's Chris Van Cleve has more on something that happened in the sky as the president was headed to the UK.
Air traffic controllers urgently and repeatedly ordered the pilots of Spirit Airlines Flight 1300 to turn away from Air Force One Tuesday over Long Island, New York.
Spirit 1300, turn 20 degrees right now. Spirit Wings 1300, turn 20 degrees right immediately.
The Spirit flight was traveling from Fort Lauderdale to Boston as Air Force One was carrying President Trump to the UK.
Spirit says the crew of the plane followed instructions. At one point, the planes were about 8 miles apart. To Washington, where CBS's Nicole Killian reports a congressional committee today will hear from a former CDC chief who's critical of Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Former fired CDC Director Susan Minaris is not expected to hold back when she testifies here later this morning. She will tell lawmakers that she was fired for, quote, holding the line on scientific integrity. According to prepared remarks, Minaris says she was let go after refusing to fire career officials and pre-approved recommendations by Secretary Kennedy's controversial new vaccine advisory panel.